Those police paychecks are now catching the eye of the mayor. Ken Body is tracking your money and how the city is spending it. Ken?
Jeff, with a $23 million city budget shortfall, police overtime is a big issue right now. But the cops say the overtime is necessary and any budget cuts may have to come from elsewhere.
Sacrifice sleep, sacrifice time with family as part of their job.
Sergeant Pete Simpson made $61,000 in overtime himself last year, pushing his pay to more than $164,000. As public information officer, he's on call 24/7, and he's far from alone in racking up the overtime. Of Portland's 985-member force, more than 300 make more than $100,000 a year, many of them with base salaries in the $70,000 or $80,000 range. Overtime accounts for much of the rest.
We're actually looking very hard at the question of overtime, not just in the police bureau. It's also a widespread practice in other bureaus, the fire bureau in particular, but not them alone.
Anticipating a $23 million budget shortfall, Mayor Hales and the rest of City Council are tackling Portland's budget right now. He appointed Commissioners Amanda Fritz and Dan Salzman to dig deeper into the issue of overtime and how it can be reduced to ease budget pressures. But police say homicide investigations, traffic crashes, court appearances, unscheduled protests all lead to necessary overtime. Police also say they're short-staffed, which adds more OT.
We cannot afford to cut staffing in the Portland Police Bureau at this time or any time, really, because we're so lean right now. We're having struggles just dealing with the crime that we have and availing the resources that we need to the public.
So doing something about overtime won't be easy.
Practically speaking, it's difficult to do everything without hiring more people to fill the void that these people are doing on overtime.
Police say the Occupy movement of about a year and a half ago is one example of how overtime can easily add up. There was almost $1 million in overtime during that time. Police say any cuts may have to come from services, not personnel, and that's a dilemma many city bureaus are facing right now as the budget process continues. Ken Body, KOIN 6 News.
Thank you.